Today, we're heading back to New York City. Year 1972, to a heist so audacious it left the rich and powerful reeling, the Pierre Hotel Robbery. Before we dive in, make sure you like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you won't miss our next story. Trust me, you'll want to be here for it. Picture New York City in the winter of 1972. The city is bustling, and towering over it all on Fifth Avenue is the Pierre Hotel. This wasn't just any hotel, it was a fortress of luxury, the crown jewel of Manhattan. A palace where royalty, movie stars, and millionaires didn't just stay, they stored their immense wealth in its vault. The Pierre symbolized old-world glamour and security. But beneath all that opulence, it was hiding a critical vulnerability. A weak spot that the mob was watching, waiting, and about to exploit in the most dramatic way possible. In the shadows of New York's underworld, two men were drawing up a plan. Meet Robert Bobby Comfort and Samuel Sammy Notlow, two career criminals with deep ties to the infamous Lucchese crime family. These weren't petty thieves. They were seasoned professionals who saw an opportunity others missed. Their plan was a masterpiece of timing and simplicity. They would strike the hotel's vault during its weakest moment, the quiet post-holiday lull in the early hours after Christmas. A time when the staff would be exhausted, security would be relaxed, and the hotel's wealthy patrons would be sound asleep, dreaming of anything but the chaos about to unfold. At 3:00 a.m., on December 29, 1972, the plan was set in motion. Two men, impeccably dressed and looking like late-arriving guests, strolled calmly into the Pierre's grand lobby. But their elegance was a disguise. In a swift, coordinated move, they pulled out pistols. The night shift guards, caught completely off guard, were quickly overpowered and tied up. With the lobby secured, the rest of the crew, a team of 8 in total, slipped inside. For the next 2 hours, they operated with chilling precision. They made their way to the vault, and with professional skill, began cracking open safe deposit box after safe deposit box. They worked calmly, methodically, looting a treasure trove of jewelry, cash, and gold. Not a single shot was fired. By the time they vanished into the New York night, they were carrying an estimated $28 million, staggering sum that would be worth over $180 million today. When dawn broke over Manhattan, the silence was shattered. News of the heist spread like wildfire. The Pierre's wealthy guests awoke to a nightmare. Their fortunes had vanished overnight. The hotel, once a symbol of untouchable security, was now a chaotic crime scene. Police cars swarmed Fifth Avenue, their flashing lights painting the grand facade in red and blue. The FBI was immediately called in, launching one of the most intense investigations in the city's history. The sheer scale and professionalism of the robbery pointed in one direction: organized crime. Suspicion quickly fell on the Lucchese family. But as the authorities closed in, the criminal underworld began to unravel from the inside. Betrayal, bitter disputes over the loot, and whispers of rival mobsters double-crossing the crew turned the aftermath into a tangled web of deceit and violence. The investigation was a frantic race against time. The FBI managed to track down and arrest several members of the heist crew. Robert Comfort, one of the masterminds, was eventually caught and convicted for his role. But Samuel Notlow, his partner in crime, simply vanished. He was never seen again, fueling rumors and speculation that persist to this day. And here is the biggest twist of all. Despite the arrests, the vast majority of the loot was never recovered. The $180 million fortune seemed to have evaporated into thin air. Where did it all go? Were the priceless jewels and gold bars melted down and sold off in pieces? Were they smuggled out of the country to be hidden in a foreign bank? Or are they still buried somewhere, a hidden treasure waiting to be discovered? To this day, the fate of the missing millions remains one of the greatest unsolved mysteries in American crime history, a ghost that continues to haunt investigators. The Pierre Hotel Robbery remains one of the boldest and most successful heists ever committed. It was a perfect storm of mafia power, meticulous planning, and sheer audacity, leaving behind a legacy of unanswered questions. What do you think happened to the missing millions? Was there an inside job we don't know about? Share your theories down in the comments below. Thanks for watching Real Crime Mysteries. Until next time, stay curious and stay cautious.